Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Yokai Watch 4 Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just got ourselves finished with everything set to be done with Jack's trial. Now we're going to be moving onwards into Bruno's trial. We just had to go and tag along out here with Sniper, aka known as Azure Dragon, so that we could go and do a rematch battle with Chiron, a Celestial Summon that we had to go and battle before back in the Sokazon. But now we have to go and head all the way back over here to the Springdale of the past, because if you guys don't know, we need to try and get Azure Dragon to have his special Celestial Summon to be showing up around over here. But the first person that we have to go and talk to here within our time of the Springdale of the past is going to be, of course, with Azure Dragon's dad, so we could actually at least go and see if the Celestial Summon will finally appear out of Azure Dragon. Now, that Celestial Summon, I want to say, should be the last and final little bit of the Celestial Summons throughout our time of having around with Bruno and also with having with Cole. So we're going to be knowing what this actual summon is going to be known as, and that is going to be, of course, known as Soryu. And he does seem like a really cool, awesome type of summon, and we'll get to see that actual design a little bit later on after once we go and do this battle with Azure Dragon's dad. Now, within these two videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time out here with Yokai Watch 4, but we are, of course, going to be going and moving onwards into some more of the Final Fantasy X. We are going to have to, of course, be moving on out of our way, unfortunately, out of Beasthead Island. I really do enjoy Beasthead Island a lot because I'm always a big fan of like the tropical type of areas, but I know that there's going to be plenty more other different areas to be explored within the game, because I know that we're just starting off with just in the beginning portion of our time of Final Fantasy X, and there's many other things to be happening within that game, and it's going to be a very fun experience, and can't wait for that to go on from here. So here we go, got ourselves with Azure Dragon of the past. We're going to go and battle him out here within this part, and let's go and see how well everything is going to be playing out from here. Now, I will be editing out on some parts here, and that's why this episode's a little bit shorter than normal, just because, like, you guys don't have to see me go through this annoying type of battle that's going to happen. But after a little bit of some time, finally willing him down all the way down to the last bit of health here, we're going to go and stop for another summon here, since it did take a little bit of some time, but we're going to go and stop for Suzaku for that one, and with that, we knocked out with the past Azure Dragon, and that is going to be a completion of all of the different trials that we have went and literally done so far. And I have to say, the two most annoying ones, I want to say by far, out of all the different other objectives, has to be with just Bruno and with Cole. I think those are just like the only two trials that you may probably be running on into that's going to be somewhat a little bit more difficult. But hey, you know what? If you had the firmware updates, and if you've been getting all those different specialized gifts that you've been picking up from the Lambert Mail like I have, then you should be at least somewhat able to go and knock out with the different other blade bearers that are going to happen with Cole, and also try to knock out around with Chiron as well too. But there's that design of Soryu, and this Celestial Summon looks just absolutely cool. Like, just to be honest with you, I think Soryu would probably be looking like a really cool, awesome type of design for something like Magic the Gathering. And to be honest with you, I kind of actually have an actual Magic the Gathering card that kind of almost has some bit of what this dragon actually kind of looks like. And that's like a way back a long time ago card that I have, which I don't know if you guys ever would have played Magic the Gathering before, but I used to have like this type of set known as Eventide, and I think there was also another one known as something else Tide. I can't, or something like I can't remember what the other one was, but I think from Eventide, I'm pretty sure that this dragon was a part of that set from a little while ago. But I do love that set a lot, because that happened, I think, back in like what, 2007, I think that set came out. But it's a very fun set to go and use for modern tournaments. But here we go, and now we got ourselves with Gammy once again. Now, if you guys do recall, remember with Gammy from the last time before in the future side, we kind of saw a little bit of an objective before, and that was when we finally met up with the actual water god himself, right? With the actual Azure Dragon that happened around there. And he was like the one that was wanting to go and do all these special offerings to all these different Azure Dragons that are going to be here. But seems like there's even a kappa even for the original part of that area as well too within the past. But it seems like now everything's all been done. We all went and congregate back together here back in Kasumada area. And let's go and finally see what is going to happen now. So now we can finally put our power all to the test out here. But it seemed like nothing ever really happened. Well, there is one other Yokai Watch Master that we kind of know a little bit about, but that is, of course, with Nema, because, or I should say, aka known as Alistair, right? He's the one that got the last of the yokai watches out here, so unfortunately we don't really have all the power just yet. Not until if Nema makes his appearance. And not only that, but Summer also does have that that special Oni princess summon as well too, right? So I don't know if there's gonna have to be a specialized trial with her, but here we go. We got ourselves a little bit of a cutscene, and I'll keep myself quiet for this. Oh man, that's some pretty crazy stuff right there. Yeah, we kind of just saw like the Oni princess just kind of made a little bit of an appearance after that little bit of that that dream sequence that was going on. But here's Nema. Yeah, so I believe that's what the princess's name, I think, is what is known as, is Juno. Now, we kind of heard that name get, like, brought up here and there before in certain other things, but at least now I kind of figured out about what the actual princess's name is all about here at this point in time. But we're getting very, very, very close, guys, into the ending part of this game. We got ourselves with just the Overseer that we just need to go and do, and once that happens, we can go and move off into another brand new series, which I do have that in mind, but you guys will have to wait until a little bit later on, until the end of this series, and that'll let you guys know about what the next game is going to happen. It is going to be another yokai game, but I do have, it is also from one of the mainline ones, so you guys may probably be choosing which one it has to be. Is it going to be with Yokai 2 or 3? We'll just have to see what happens within there. Alright, so yes, this is going to be the last time to do any type of preparations beforehand, before we go and start moving off. Now, there's also something here that we also do need to do, and that is because with Nate here being a little bit nervous with everything that's going on, you may probably want to go and do a little bit of some different talking to the different type of characters that we're going to be around here within the area of Kasumadai, and see what is going to... see if they can probably give us at least some sort of specialized items or something of that type of nature. I don't think it's going to be like Final Fantasy X, but kind of like what happened before back in like in the first type of episodes of Yokai Watch 4, where we kind of had to meet up with all the other different characters and go and talk to all of them. So we're going to go and end things off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing you in Final Fantasy X out of all things. And of course, peace.